My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arachir Galadirth, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer. Welcome back to the same as we continue on as Dorwinion in our war against Rune. We have captured Lest, we reclaimed Naburka, but otherwise we haven't got much else going against them, to be honest. They've got a large stack there, as Rune always do, which we will have to defeat lest it take most of our Rovanian holdings. There's a gentleman there, Captain Bartu, who's moving over to claim Viduhar, and he probably will. Because Rune has the ability to take small towns from us. We've also got this fellow here who's stopping us moving troops out. But it is the leader of their nation, so if we can kill him, that'd be rather handy. The heir of their nation is pinged off to Varfest down here, so he's quite a ways away, unfortunately, if we wanted to try and regicide the enemy, which would be difficult. Our Lest army took a massive pounding in order to capture Lest, but then Rune have very much ignored us, and they haven't come back for it. But we're going to see what happens now, because we've only just claimed it, and Theodemir has only just discovered Captain Ulrak's large army, hence why we're caught something with our trousers down. We do need to kill Captain Bartu, though.
Yes, my lord.
And I'm wondering if actually Norway and Swain will be enough on their own to take him. But we can take the forces from Othelbed, which we will almost certainly lose. We need to try and get some more money, of course. But we're at a bit of an unfortunate crossroads. Well, we're at N10, so I'll do that. But if we were to not train troops and try and focus a bit on our economy, of course, Rune will just wipe us out. So many people will come in and say, Galu, you need to get your economy in order. But I would suggest that that is rather difficult without just totally conceding to Rune, which obviously we don't want to do. So I'll have to see how we play this. Most of this campaign will be us fighting Rune, make no mistake of it. And then once they are dealt with, we can then turn and establish ourselves as the dominant Northmen in the area. Was that repair complete? It was, wasn't it? Yeah, Santanui did get those forces, that's good. Yeah, and it's training a few more. Strondos, they didn't do anything, and they are sending troops back to Lest.
Yes, my lord.
Right, well, we need to reinforce the garrison at Lest, lest it fall, if you pardon the pun. And we can't do that till Rukar is dead. But the garrison in Strondos is not good enough to kill Rukar.
I respect you in battle.
But it would be if we can get Norway involved. But he's probably 3 days away. Ugh, what to do. And those forces at the moment are free. They won't be as soon as we leave the castle.
Yes, my lord.
And Theodemir is not going to have enough strength to stop any sort of attack on Othelbed. Theodemir, if you pull to there,
this tower will keep vigil over the land.
and then you head back to Viduhar.
Honor.
There's no point sacrificing these needlessly. So even though Othelbed is probably going to rebel, to be honest. No, we managed to cull the public order in. Othelbed is not too useful or important at the moment. It is only a village. Now, I grant you it does have mines, and it would be nice to get to them. But they're not the most profitable mines in the area, or indeed in this sort of vicinity. So I'm not in any great rush to get the mines. We will try and send them over to Strondos, because I don't know how Rukar has managed that. He must have come around, crossed that bridge, and then hidden in the trees, and then appeared. I just don't understand it. But however he managed to cross the bridge without us knowing, he's standing behind our keep. So we need to kill him, because we can't afford to lose Strondos. That is too important. Whereas Santanui, I think, will hold, because it's got a few more troops coming. And if we can utilise those free upkeep for just a touch longer. Viduhar is at the moment trying to build a meeting hall so we can get some free upkeep over there, which is a good economic boost. So I think that's an end turn again at the moment. Oh, we're moving out to make trade deals and sell map information and the like in the north. Now, in terms of modding, just a little bit of an update for you. The Eredluin ring script is finally going into the game. We've got about 20% of it set up as we speak. And we'll go through and I can tinker with it at various points and enhance it and upgrade it as and when need be. So I can work on it piecemeal, basically. But it's begun. Now remember that the Eredluin ring script and some minor polish are the last things that we want to do before version 4 releases to you all. Come on, mate, get it over with. Crime and Netleys. Sorry, soldiers, you've sacrificed your lives in the defense of your homeland. And we've let you out to dry. Captain Gorovod. Yeah, that's Oh, he killed quite a lot of them, though, didn't he? Oh, and there's the fellow who was going for Viduhar. He's now decided he's going to take Santanwi, the most defensive point we've got. Make no mistake about it, when you fight against Rune, they are stronger than Dorwinion. They have much bigger lands, they make much more money, and it is going to be something of an uphill battle.
Do not think
We've got some trade rights with them, and we can hopefully sell our our map info for £1,000. Yeah.
Your plan seems that is all.
Thank you, King Mazol.
Yes, my lord.
Did we talk to the elves? Yes, we did. Who's next then? And the Anduin. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Without question. Stopping
3
here.
settlements besieged and Othelbed occupied. Dear oh dear. Accuser stalled. New family members Viduhar and Holder. See, and there's Lothar is still rebel. If we could just nip over and get that, that'd be so
Your
useful.
orders, my
But
lord.
Theodomir, are you going to stop and stay in there? Oh, look, we're absolutely hemorrhaging money now. I don't think we're going to get those, so don't try.
Orders.
We won't be able to retrain the elves. I don't think
Yes,
ever,
my
really.
lord.
And Lest, unfortunately, the garrison, I don't think we'll even hold up against that. So we're going to lose Lest. So it's taking a really bad turn, actually, isn't it? Rune are most likely
Your
going
orders,
to
my lord.
decimate us. But I think the garrison there,
There will be much
with the
honor.
addition of those two,
Yes,
is
my
probably
lord.
enough. I'm not sure I want to remove troops from here.
Your will, my lord.
But then
orders,
we've
my
got all
lord.
3 of our main generals over there. Well, we could move him out of Karasant,
Yes, my lord.
but then he's not free and he loses us 200 gold coins. We lose money if he's staying, if he comes out of there.
Honor.
He's a good economic general.
Orders.
I'll tell you what, if you try and take those,
Yes, my lord.
By your command.
Your orders, my lord.
go that way.
My
You
lord.
guys can go in there.
As you
I don't know if
wish.
you can retrain, can you? No, not yet. But you might be able to in time. Retrain those. It would have been good to have a Lord's Hall here to get a bit more free upkeep. But then the garrison at Santan we will then hold. But if that army moves on filter, then again, we just won't be able to defeat it. Rune just gets so many troops from the off. I should have dedicated the start of the game. But then I didn't even go heavily military at the... I didn't go heavily military at the start, if memory serves. We didn't start trading troops until Rune actually attacked us. Goodness, if we were... We are absolutely not going to win this. But if we... we'll fight it anyway because it's too important.
Attack!
It's that Rukar move that has absolutely taken me by surprise, because then I just couldn't move forces out of Strondost. Strondost is considerably more important to us than Lest, so I didn't want to send troops to defend Lest that would mean we'd lose Strondost. It's just not worth it. But what we are going to have to definitely do here is use the towers to the absolute maximum. So, do we want archers on the walls? I just don't think we do. Oh, well, they've only got 1 ladder, actually, so they're coming through the gate. So, archers on the walls probably isn't the end of the world.
I'm ready.
But we'll move you over there. Oh, you can't go over there, of course you can't. That would just be too useful. But we can put you there, you'll be able to fire into the sides, that's not a problem.
Crossbows.
Crossbows go up on that wall there. The ladders are going to come there, I should imagine. Get you off the wall. Don't want you on the wall. The gate is going to be where they're coming from, isn't it? But we need every tower that we can to shoot them at the start. And what is it that's coming up onto the wall? Balkoth tribesmen. So if we got something, the swordmen would be the best, really. Well, actually, our general would decimate that Balkoth unit. So we'll put him on the wall, and with the hope of stopping the tower unit. He should be able to deal with that spear unit. And then the rest of you are going to have to deal.
I'm ready. I suppose.
You're down there. You're down there. You're down there, and you're down there. You're all we've got. Dear, oh dear. It's a real shame I can't get those archers in a better position. I could put them there, but then they're going to get attacked by the ladders. It's just over there they get the maximum shooting sort of arc, if you will. We can get them mostly on that side, though. No. No, just do what I want you to do. Why is it so difficult for you to do what I want you to do? Right, that'll have to do. We'll keep them there. So that tower should shoot, that tower should shoot, that tower should hopefully shoot. Move those around a bit more. The High Paladins will decimate the Balkoth Spearman unit. And if the towers can get shots off, then we're in for a win. That one's shooting. Those two are shooting. If the ram goes down, then we definitely will win. Ah, and those guys are firing. And they're doing normal shots. So we're in sort of the best position we can hope to be, really. If that ram could be destroyed, if you actually could get those fire... No, they're never going to destroy that. Right, so the ram's not going down. And we're probably going to get the issue of them bulking to the centre to try and... push. We just don't have any troops, do we? We just have no forces here today. And the archers on the walls will only be effective for a very short time. But 5% of the enemy is gone. We'll do as much as we can to kill as much as we can. Now, while Rune obviously do get a lot of turns, a lot of provinces on turn 1, but they're not set up to immediately pump out troops or give them economic boosts. So, whilst Rune get all of those extra provinces, they're expansion provinces. They don't start with them. So there won't be much infrastructure. So these big armies that Rune currently have, they are either gifted to them at the start by us, or they represent the sort of starting garrison forces of these troops. But our archers are doing all right. Go for that DaC crossbow unit at the back there.
The enemy are battering down the gates!
Yeah, that'll do. The towers, keep firing, keep firing. Our general is involved. Now this is going to be a real test, because this general on paper and on the field would absolutely decimate the Balkoth Spearmen. So if on the wall they don't succeed in doing that, then the wall gives a ridiculous bonus to the attacker, which it just should not do. The bonus should always be on the defender when someone is literally climbing a ladder and dropping into your path, for example. But at the moment it does seem to be going their way. They are decimating the spearmen, who are almost, the looks of it, ready to run away. So that's going well. 30% of the enemy has fallen before they've even taken the town. This is how town sieges should be. The towers should have this much impact.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Spearmen are down to 68. We've only lost 5 high paladins. Keep it up, friends. The crossbows are probably doing nothing now, to be honest. Yeah, look, 3 men are firing. You're just wasting. Move there.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Push in. Come on, just stop. Just run to there, come on. Oh, well.
Only half the enemy force remains.
You're not doing that at all, are you? Right, come over here. Get the archers to come down off the walls. Where are they going? Is that how they get down? No, it must be, yeah. Go and stand there. General, finish that unit on the wall. There's only 11 left. And then you can hit into the side of them. Crossbows, tell me you're down off of the wall.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Oh, the enemy captain has died.
His troops will lose their will to fight.
What are we on now? 60% of the enemy has died. Come on, General. There's only 5 left. They'll just wig out if we try and go before they're all dead. Right, they're all dead.
Pray something changes in the course of battle.
Come on, get down.
Seems almost certain.
Oh, they've climbed up on the wall to hit us. I don't think defeat is certain. I think defeat is really unlikely. Our general could well die, though. Legend of Total War. He's stuck up on that wall.
For the moment, behold,
yes! Yes! Capture as many as you can! We must get troops to this position now. We absolutely must. Let the towers keep firing. Kill everything! Yes, run, you cowards! Run! Look at them. Tails between their legs. The sheep of ruin sent packing by the wolves of Dorwinion. Nice. Once the towers stop, we'll end it. But not until that time. Is someone using our wall to escape? Oh no. 2 dragon guard remain. Their armor piercing, you see. I was particularly worried about them. Legend, you absolute beauty. You've won an amazing victory today. Let's look at them in all their glory, shall we? Get rid of all of these. There it is. It's just a shame you can't turn off the cursor. Well done, man. Look how grim he looks. Oh, he's even bowing. He knows how well he's done. Well done. Well done indeed.
The enemy
122 and we killed 1,055.
This is a great victory.
198 in your bowman.
Mightiest of...
Can't believe the bowman did so well. Walls are normally so rubbish for archers, but that actually worked perfectly. They had nothing impeding their firing arc. Oh, I can't believe I won that. I'm used to losing those battles just hand over fist. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. It's going to give me a skip in my step for the rest of the day. I can't believe we've won that battle. That means so much. If we can now relieve the garrison at Strondost, get more troops to Lest, we can break the back of Rune early, then we can really shift the focus in our favour. I'm quite concerned that the army that we saw that took Othelbed, that was very large, I think that might have been a scripted spawn because we took Lest.
I will not waste words on you.
I'm not 100% on that though. But I think our Santanui army is probably strong enough now to hold that. Ah, but we are losing money.
Orders.
Yes, my lord.
Right, he's arrived. So if you go and stand directly behind them. No, we don't. Do we want them behind or on the corner? No, go on the corner.
Honor.
Right, you guys, you're not going to make it. So
My lord.
pop into Santanui, bolster the defences there. If they cross the bridge and come for Karasant, I just can't imagine they will. But if they do, then we've got them there. If we can kill Altan, then we really will have broken Rune's military power. And that will just be so useful for us. But we can't use Lest, of course, at the moment. We need to wholesale swap the garrison out. But for now, we're taking down Rukar. What does Rukar have? He has the spear unit, doesn't he? Lokrim bodyguard. Frighten nearby enemy infantry. They're effective against armour. They get a bonus against cavalry. They are halberdiers, and they are going to be a pain to kill. Forthwin has a unique bodyguard, though, so at least we'll get to see that in action. And Norway and...
To battle.
Oh, no, Norway's not going to be involved unless we actually attack
Your
with
orders,
him.
my lord.
Right, so be it.
As you command.
We have to use this way. Norway is an archer unit and a damned good one, and Swine is, or Swain, however you want to call him, he's just got the standard bodyguard, I think. We do outnumber Rukar, and let's not beat around the bush. Daratai clansmen are garbage, so are their hunters. The only units of power here really are the Khan himself. The Candish Raiders will be a pain, but remember they're horse archers. They're not charge cavalry, so they won't come at us.
Men. We march into
They won't
battle.
try and charge into us. I think we can win this. Bolstered by the news of the success in Lest, our troops will be fighting with
Foes appear to be
fury,
gaining the
war
upper hand
fervor.
in this battle.
Ah, I've just seen how this is actually going to go tits up. Pardon my French. We've got to cross a bridge. Didn't think about that. Did not think about that. We are really going to struggle. Our reinforcements are going to come in from behind, but is he going to rush the bridge and try and get us that way? If he does, if Rukar comes down that bridge, we are in such trouble.
Advance. Direct your fire.
Dorwinion will be counted.
Protect these lands.
Ah, yes, yes, you stupid idiot. He's taken the bait. He has taken the bait, absolutely. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Get out in front of him. And there's Forthwin, the Lord himself. The defender of Strondost, coming with his very Byzantine-looking units, which is quite funny, actually, because... I'm sure many of you will know this, but in the files, Dorwinion are actually Byzantium.
From such tidings
So I think
does
it's quite
victory
amusing that their
emerge.
units actually look like they are from Byzantium. Now we've only got one archer unit on this side of the bridge, and none of these units are effective against armour.
Stand together.
You guys go to there, get the swords on the left, get Forthman on the right. He's a spear unit, so he's not going to be any good against the general either. You guys also go on that left, and archers get to there. Fan yourselves out. Archers, if you run. In fact, if all of you run. Right, did they bother with the bridge? No, they didn't. So let's go, let's go, let's go. You two are going to be the just decider here. Both of you are formidable in melee, and the archers are going to do a number on these unarmored runic clansmen. It's just Rukar. That unit is going to kill so many. So many. Oh, I should also say, I don't think I've shown it in a developer diary, but I will do in future. You'll note that this unit is particularly red rather than a sort of dull browny colour, and that has been applied to all of Rune's elites. What have I just done there? Told the unit to not run when it should run.
I'm ready.
Kill those Countish Hunters. They're the only thing actually killing us. Spear walls. You're the best bet we've got against Rukar. We're going to have to totally surround him. You guys should be able to take down those clansmen once Swain arrives and Norway gets involved. Ah, Norway can already shoot those hunters. Perfect. Right, he's gone for it. Pull around. Don't be in defensive mode. Ah, you've been caught out. Bugger. Come out of defense. Go. You guys come out of defense. Hit him. Fourth wind. Go for it. Archers, we could probably get you to... No, if you keep killing those raiders. Swain is making his way over. Let's give Norway a wide berth. Ah, so this unit, you'll note that they're firing fire arrows. But their fire arrows aren't actually fire arrows, they're purely visual. So that is what has changed. They no longer fire arrows in the next version. To make sure that you know that if someone is shooting fire arrows at you, they are actually shooting fire arrows at you. I don't know what those guys are up to. Swain, get involved! Come on, you slow-moving bugger. You are so necessary to our victory here. Right, you guys, reshift your focus. Archers come down on this flank. I don't know what Rukar's doing, but he's totally nerfed himself by trying to spread out. I'm not sure what's going on. Swain, are you effective against... No, you're not. You're also one of our most heavily armoured units. No way, you should be absolutely decimating those. Actually, it's probably a waste, because they're not a very good unit, are they? There's only 33 of the generals left. No way, come and run over here. Don't worry about these guys shooting you. They're never going to be able to kill you.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
54 plays 17. We can kill these Daratai warriors and clansmen. With the arrival of Swine. Right, no one on defensive mode anymore, please. But you do give your thing. Everyone here has a special ability. That's useful. The bodyguards are down to 28. Numbers prevailing. And the foolish Countish raiders have charged into a spear unit and just absolutely murdered themselves. Once again, the AI does us a massive favour by helping us, by basically killing itself. Which is very useful. And always a pleasant surprise when the AI does that. 20. Yeah, Rukar's definitely dead. As soon as... Yeah, this is a win. This is a win. Nice. Well done, everyone. Let's just mop up these fools that remain. No, are you in position? Give it to them. Pinging right across the back there. I don't really care if we lose those vineyard levies. Yes! Rukar is dead!
It's time to press the attack.
This news is going to spread throughout Dorwinion in lightning speed. And the people will rejoice. Let all the world know that Dorwinion will stand and be counted. Run away, you cowardly dogs. Run away. Chase them all down. Let none survive.
This is a clear victory.
374, 859. I was expecting more deaths, so that's not a surprise to me. 172 kills. The Morroquendi Sentinels took the most kills, followed closely by Thorn Bladesmen, interestingly. But Rune came at us thinking we were weak, pathetic. Farmers and what's someone who tends to vines? Oh, I don't know. Vintners. People unaccustomed to war. And Rune have found that by prodding this sleeping giant that is Dorwinion, we more than match them. Right, now ship forces off to Lest. Sweet. And pretty much everything can go to Lest.
Yes.
Bolster the garrison there. We should even really send Forthwind, because
Yes, my
Forthwind,
lord.
if we take you out, well, at the minute we're only earning 100 gold, just under. And if we take you out, we earn 12 gold. But having you as well in Lest is going to be just
orders,
massively important to holding that place. And also the culture then will really start to speed up. I'm not entirely 100% on the ways in which culture increases, but I'm fairly confident that by having quite a large army and also a couple of generals, culture will increase substantially quicker than it would
Yes,
otherwise.
my lord.
Yes.
Right, you two, after your success, get back to Santanwe, take command of that army and defeat Altan. Then the pendulum will really swing in our favour. We also could really do with some more money, so where's that Diplo?
My lord.
Oh, where is the town that we want?
Yes.
Oh, damn, it's owned by Gunderberg. Gunderberg? That's not a word. Gunderberg.
Without
Are
question.
you Anduin? No. Bugger.
Yes. I shall
Let's wait another
continue
turn.
tomorrow.
We'll try and sell our
Tomorrow's
map
journey
information.
planned
Oh,
out.
yes. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome to the family, Norway. We're going to have elfin children, hopefully. He's been adopted by Viduhar, who actually is... Well, no, Norway is an elf. He's considerably older than him. But you've totally proven yourself, you glorious
Your orders,
beast.
my lord.
We'll see what Rune do. I could really do with another tower, though, actually.
Yes, my lord.
You could nip out and give us a tower. You could, but they might...
I will not waste words.
They'll almost certainly attack you. But then if you do the auto-resolve, you'll run back
This
to the
tower
tower.
will keep vigil
Oh,
over
nice.
the
There's
land.
hardly anyone. Keep building towers. Give us another one there as well. They're
This
cheap as
tower
piss.
will keep
Pardon my
vigil
French,
over the
sorry.
land.
Give it an end turn. Let's see what happens with this Altan army. Is it going to cross the river south of Santanwe? I'm definitely considering removing that bridge to the south of Santanwe. It totally breaks the defensive nature of the castle. Now, I appreciate that may make it just way too easy as a Dorwinion player, but I just can't help but feel
The enemy has surrounded
that
us.
the bridge battles
We are
are supposed to be impactful, and that Santanwe bridge is just a little too far away from the castle to defend easily. Do our vineyard levies match up against... No, they absolutely do not. Those Dragon Guard will win that hands down. Oh, dear. We're going to have to sail back over.
Yes, my lord.
Maybe we
Prepare
should
the
keep
men to attack.
our regent over there, then, if all they're going to send is pitiful little armies. I doubt they're ever going to send anything of any note. But Naburka earns
The
400
tide of
gold
battle seems
coins.
to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
I just don't... I can't think anything that we can do that would improve our chances here. The Dragon Guard are just so much better than us. Yes, we outnumber them, but that's all we've got. For example, Dragon Guard, their attack is 6, their total defense is 11, but their armor piercing. Our Vineyard Levies, who don't have a UI, that's because they're mercenaries and they've not been given a mercenary thing. Their attack is 2, 3 times less, their defense is half, but they do only have 2 armor, so their total defense when these Dragon Guard attack them is going to be 5, which does give them a bit of a boost. But it is just going to be a massacre. We'll keep it at times 6 and we'll just see the numbers.
Defeat seems almost certain.
They haven't lost a single man yet. They've killed 10. Now they are losing a few. Our general's dead. That's good to see. Oh no, that's the captain with the purple. We've lost 40. They've lost 8.
Our foolish general has
The captain's
thrown
already
his
thrown
life
his life away. It's
Perhaps
just...
our
I
chances
don't know
of
why I
victory
fought
with
this.
it.
I
Our
do
men
not
have
know why I
slain
fought
the
this.
enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
If we had just one other unit, we would have been able to hold it. Now, a lot of people did comment actually
We've
saying
lost half
Galu
of our
leaving
men.
only one
Our
unit
men
on
have fought
Naburka.
long and are
He's
becoming
definitely going to
tired.
lose it. But we just can't afford to keep 2 troops here. That it totally negates the economy bonus we get from Naburka if we have 2 garrison forces here. But we are going to need to, of course, do... I think Vine Regent Howen is going to have to defend Naburka because this is just untenable. If one unit of
Our
Dragon
foe
Guard
has
are
lost
enough to kill
control
us,
of the city.
we need something stronger. And Howen, whilst this unit is armor piercing, Howen would take
Been
it.
dealt a stinging defeat today.
22, and they killed all of us. That was just... I knew that was going to be harsh, but that was a good example for how... Now, A, spear units aren't very good against infantry anyway. They suffer... What do they suffer? Do they suffer an actual debuff, or is it... I can't remember. I don't think they do, actually. I think spears... I can't remember if spears inherently... Oh, no, yes, they do. When they have the spear trait, they then they're not as good as their stats would say when they fight against non-cavalry units. I don't know how much it has changed, though, how much the effect is, but they certainly are weaker when they're fighting against infantry. Oh, you absolute demon, Dara. Kill them all. Well, I think he's just earned definitely cause for less to be renamed, because that was a formidable victory. What do we want to name our towns? What's French for town? Ville, isn't it? V-I-L-L-E. Do you have a word for city? I just, in my mind, Dorwinion are French, and I know that's stereotypical because France, of course, because I'm basing that on the fact that Dorwinion is a wine place, and so is France. Although Italy, of course, has bigger claim of being... Italy and Greece, isn't that where wine actually comes from? And the Greeks, the first to cultivate wine, spread to Italy through Romans, and then eventually, of course, France have taken the...
Ships ready.
Bit of a name for themselves. Right, train a unit of those. And we're just going to lose money as soon as he steps outside.
Yes, sir.
Get yourself over there. Oh, and try not to die. That would be a massive blow if you died.
Yes.
Let's call it Darville. I think that's a good name, isn't it? After...
Yes,
oh, no, you're called Viduhar. Why did he just say Dara then? Oh, he was called Dara. Oh, well, then that changes it up a bit, doesn't it? Vidaville sounds a bit silly, doesn't it? Viduhar. We could call it Berg, but it's not a castle, is it? Viduharville. That's not too bad. It's just a bit of a mouthful. I'll tell you what. Let's just drop the... Let's call it Duharville. That's better, isn't it? And then we know it's named after him.
Your orders, my lord.
Give us another tower while we can.
Honor. Yes.
There has to be one in.
This tower will keep vigil over the
So,
lands.
Rune haven't got the forces to
go
come
no
at us,
further, my
as is
lord.
being shown here, evidenced here. Tell you what we should do, because you're just going to die. There's no point leaving you out there to die.
Orders.
Send those back to
By your
Strondos,
command.
where they should be able to retrain. Yes, once we get the money. Oh, and we're getting another unit to come south as well. Oh, look, and you can send those.
As you wish.
Definitely take another arch unit. In fact, there's no need to have the garrison forces up there other than to save money. Ah, man, we lose loads of money with that. But that's all right. We will, once we've defeated Altan, we'll press back out again. And of course, we'll reclaim the Burka. We'll give it one more in turn. Oh, Gundabad have taken Framsburg. I need to get to the Anduin, Gundabad. I need money. But then the Anduin probably don't have any money. Oh, the next person comes to take on the mighty Viduhar. Captain Dara comes back for more. You just lost a ridiculous victory. Ridiculous loss, sorry. And you think you're going to be able to win with even less men? What is going on? Look at the vultures circling. It's like the challenge has been laid down at their feet and they all come. We shall be the ones to kill this mighty champion of Dorwinion. But no, none shall take him. Viduhar will be a name that is whispered in the lands of Rune.
Yes, my lord.
The boogeyman. To scare
Without
children
question, as you wish.
and to create order
Yes.
and peace. His name will be
Tomorrow's
remembered.
journey planned out.
Dwarves of Eredlun and the High Elves have given peace, but we care not, for their lands are far
Your
from our
orders,
own.
my lord.
With honor.
And the great moment is upon us. Who should we leave behind in the defence? The bowmen, I suppose, but then we lose a lot of archers. No, we got plenty of archers without the bowmen.
Yes.
Hello,
I
Altan.
will not waste
How
words
goes
on
your
you.
day? We shall test your mettle.
Yes, my
The
lord.
might of Dorwinion stands ready. And we're losing so much money with that army out, of course, but that's all right. Right, Daharville, they aren't coming for us, and we've got cracking sight range, so send those forces back to Strondos, where they'll get free upkeep.
My lord. By your command.
We only get 2 free upkeep, so who's the most expensive? There's 179, 201. How much were the unit we did send? 165. No, so we want the 201 to go.
Your will, my lord. As you wish. Orders.
So it doesn't matter where you are, you could go back, really.
Ships ready.
Yes, you made it before
Taking
they...
the troops ashore.
Your orders, my lord.
siege it out.
We shall engage.
See if they rise up, see what they do.
Ships ready.
Fleet, though, don't get attacked, so head back to our docks. I really wish that gave you free upkeep. I really, really wish that ports gave free upkeep to ships. But they don't. It's very annoying. But it's good to note that Rune have not taken Kazari Bar yet. And also... Ah, they've now taken Lothar, but they've not got the Burnt Lands. But they have got Lothar, that's disappointing. We've got free upkeep in most of these places except for Vilta. That would have been so useful to have free upkeep there. But we can pull Theodomir out, actually, once the army goes by.
Yes, my lord.
Or in... I don't know if there's a better place. Oh, Theodomir! You can go back!
Your orders, my
Yes, let's get you to go to...
We shall continue tomorrow.
Yeah, that's where he's going. He's going to go to Naburka. So once Howin has reclaimed it, we'll send Howin back to Karasad to get the free upkeep and to increase the gold there. Theodomir will go to Naburka, where he should hopefully... He won't be free upkeep, but that's not a problem. Oh, hang on. We've got a castle, haven't we? Yes. We can do what we can
As you wish.
for the free upkeep. We leave only a token garrison. We'll see them coming, you see, so we can pull the forces together. We just don't want to... We want to try and minimise the amount of money we're losing. This is the best way to do
Yes,
it.
my lord.
With honor.
Get you back,
can
you're not
go
going to be
no
free.
further.
But there we are. That is where I'm going to end this episode. The great battle against Rune will come in the next one. Well, I think we will win, to be honest. Basically because no matter how good those forces might be, and we're seeing a few good units, they don't have a general. And we've got one of the best in our army at the moment. So we should be able to... Oh, I've rewritten these Renown and Acumen little tooltips, by the way, and they went down rather well. I was pleased with that. I thought they were funny, and so did some of the beta testers and the modders. So you get to read those, I suppose. I could have read them out in... no, but it's always a bit vain reading out your own text, isn't it? Anyway, that is where this is going to end. So I do hope you've enjoyed this. I have certainly enjoyed this, and until we speak again, dear friends, Navarna den Peribad Melonin, and farewell.